Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world.
Put on that chapstick because you're about to kiss some ass. What the hell is that about? I don't know. What's up, guys? As you can see, is something I have just to get it off my chest. Just a little mad about it. It's about the company we all love and talk about the most, WWE. You know, I understand why, you have Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Undertaker, and The Rock. I understand why you have them. They're big money draws. They're all this and that. But they are just human beings, and human beings do get old and all this and that. So how long can you really rely on these guys? It's like, I'm going to use an example. It's like the Angels. That's my favorite baseball team. And they signed Albert Pujols and Josh Hamilton to big-time deals, long-term deals as well. So that's going to hurt them in the long run, and that's what I think what's happening with WWE. They're relying on these big-name talents for this while, but they're not going to be around forever. You can't go around thinking, oh, these guys are going to be around for a long time. We can do this. They have to stop. How the fuck do you say? They have to wean themselves off of these guys. I understand they're big money draws. They're all this and that. But once these guys say, hey, it's enough, what are you going to have to really rely on? You've made these guys look so freaking huge, so freaking big. You're killing whatever you have right now, your talent. Ziggler right now, they're probably trying to do that with Ziggler. They're making him look good and all this and that. And really, come on. After that, what do you have? You sometimes need to let the younger talents get a chance at the big game, at the big time. When you put a guy like Triple H against Brock Lesnar, who is it helping, really? It's just helping you get the money. I understand that, and it is a business. But eventually, in the future of the business, you need to have newer talent that the people can get behind. Eventually, we'll get tired of seeing Brock Lesnar versus Triple H for the 50th time, or John Cena versus The Rock for the 1,000th time. I know it's not going to happen that many times, but you're going to get tired eventually of seeing that, and after a while, you're going to be like, I don't want this shit. And sometimes you just want to see something different. And I don't know, man. I think they need to stop relying on these guys. I know Undertaker, man. He's a beast and all this, and that comes back about like a couple times a year. But at the same time, man, you need to start building up the younger talent much better. You need to start actually giving them a chance to prove themselves. And if they can't, then they can't. You just toss them to the side. But if they can, then hey, you're great. I think that's what the people don't like right now. You're getting the same old crap over and over again with the same old guys. But that's just my opinion. I don't know if it means much, but it's just my opinion. I think they really need to start building up for the future now. They need it. Right now at this point right now, where they have this whole stage between Extreme Rules all the way to the time before WrestleMania. This is when they have to start building up on so many young talent. You got Fandango, Ryback, Ziggler, all these other guys, but at the same time, you have to give them a chance when it comes to WrestleMania. You have to give them a chance to shine. And I think that last WrestleMania, they did do that by putting a couple different matches in there. I think that's what I liked WrestleMania a little bit more, just because you had different things going on. You had Ryback, Mark Henry. We hadn't seen that one. We had The Shield against Big Show, Randy Orton, and Sheamus. We really hadn't seen that yet. We had Daniel Bryan and Kane versus Ziggler and Langston. I think those were the matches that I really enjoyed the most, because I've never seen those guys all like that. But I've seen Ryback, I've seen Brock Lesnar and Triple H, so it really didn't. I kind of knew what Triple H was going for. Then you knew The Rock and Cena. You kind of knew what was going to happen. And then you had Taker and Punk as well. It was the same stuff again. So I was like, I just found it a little bit more better. The other guys, the guys that weren't in the main event. I don't know. Maybe main event is too mainstream. I don't know. Fuck. But I think they need to stop really relying on all these guys who come in just for a part-time basis. Except Chris Jericho. Somehow Chris Jericho makes everything look good, and they have to be like what doing. They have to do what they're doing with Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is working with younger talent. He's not working with one guy and just doing that over and over again. I think that's my whole beef with it. That they're just keep giving the same shit with the same old people. Rock comes back. He's only gonna face either Cena, not possibly Punk. Maybe The Rock can help put over a younger guy. Maybe he can help put someone on the map. And I think that's what they're supposed to do. But I guess money comes before everything, and that's just the way it is. Anyways, guys, hope my little talk was terrible. But yeah, I hope it was terrible. Yeah, 'cause that's how bad I am. Anyways, guys, you know what I'm gonna say. So I'll see you guys later. Be safe out there, and yeah, the video should end now. End it now at 5 minutes.
Crawling up